The whole offensive coaching staff is undergoing an overhaul. So take a look. These are the offensive coaches that are leaving. Alex Van Pelt, the offensive coordinator, offensive line coach Bill Callahan, running back coach Stump Mitchell, and the tight ends coach T.C. McCartney. All right, now here is what we know has come in to replace them. Ken Dorsey, the offensive coordinator. Offensive line still TBD. We have some thoughts. We'll get into those a little bit later. Running back coach Deuce Staley, tight ends coach, a young guy in Tommy Rees. So, G. Bush, this is the question is, your thoughts on the new offensive staff, what it means relative to maximizing Deshaun Watson?
Well, they're going to have to, first of all, get acclimated with one another. That's the biggest part of it. You know, you don't know these guys. When you had the old staff together for 2, 3, 4 years, you develop a rapport with each other. Now you're throwing 3 or 4 different personality styles in the room. You have to know tendencies. You got to know what they're comfortable doing. Plus, you're taking a look at the big one, the offensive coordinator with Dorsey. How does he communicate? Does he communicate the same way with Deshaun Watson? What is his philosophy? Is he going to call plays? Is it going to be a collaborative effort? Is he a person that wants to go for it? Is a person that's going to throw the ball? You know, Deshaun Watson on his podcast with Quincy Avery talks about, you know, the Browns are going to throw the ball and a lot. He put emphasis on that. So you understand, if you want to figure out what they're going to do, they're going to throw the ball next year. However, there's a lot of different new names, new people involved, and it's going to take a little bit of time. And frankly, the problem is they don't have very much time. Deshaun Watson, as this thing continues to go, this feels like a crescendo for Deshaun Watson. This feels like an apex of expectations for Deshaun Watson moving forward. We saw what happened with Joe Flacco. We saw his production and the way the city loved Joe Flacco and the way they chanted his name and some of the throws that he was able to make. People are now coming off that, expecting Deshaun Watson to hit the track running. They don't care if you got a new coordinator. They don't care if it's a fancy call to players or not. They want results at this point, and I think it's very important that those guys gel and get it together and have a fast start. I know you can't make people gel and hang with each other this quick, but y'all might want to run like a summer house or something. Y'all got the money and hang out for a week or two by yourselves to tell your wives you'll be back in maybe August, because you got to figure it out real quick.